That too, the nothing, that too. Most of what they talk about is a business handshake, rather than an actual philosophy that they believe in and represent. Because I understand a lot of stuff in the background, and handshakes need to be made to the other authorities as well. Correct, John, the police don't like me. The local police, they really don't like me. Same with the feds. They pretty much kicked me out last time I was there. It pissed me the fuck off. So I have to go back, recorrect everything, and then go back. And then, brother, they're not gonna like me when I talk to them. It's gonna be fucking awesome. I can't wait to be arrested. I fucking hate them. They always have a problem with my authority. What makes me happy is hanging out with you guys. Why I spend so much of my time hanging out with you guys. Correct. Not every action needs a reaction. Correct. That's why they have to rock the boat with slander and defamation of character. They don't realize that making a very simple joke of me diddling somebody at Dairy Queen, they're getting arrested for that. They broke the law. So then they get arrested for slandering and defaming my character for something that I've never done at a restaurant that I've never done. So just picking up that story, inciting threats of violence, it all connects. And who gets in trouble? You do. Because you're the ringleader. Who do you think gets in trouble? Not the peons. We get the guy in trouble that we can put a name to. Have I done time? Yes. Who gives a fuck, stunt bum? What are you asking? You did time? Question mark? Sure. What are you asking? I had to block issues to talk. Wrist playing hockey in hockey. I had to block. I'm working on new music. I got 3 new songs. But as mentioned, can't upload any podcasts, street interviews, or music videos until we arrest the Mexican homosexual stalker. Till he ceases and desists stalking me, and I can't do anything. That's the point we're at, right? So all we can do is wait till we arrest him. He either has to stop being gay of his own free will, or we have to arrest him for sexually harassing me. I agree, I think it's odd too, bro. That's correct, Ben, we do, but remember you lied about it last time, so we don't really think that's funny. See how when you lie about something petty that your credentials and your credibility are no longer valid? You don't even exist anymore. You know what I'm saying? You did that to yourself. That makes sense? What's going on, Zachary? How you doing, buddy? What's my financial goals? Fixing my teeth. After I fix my teeth, I'm alright. That's all I gotta worry about. Just checking into the hotel and chilling out. What's up there, Shaggy? How you doing, homie? Ben, I don't think it's funny because you already told me that you were bullshitting last time. So now you're lying about bullshitting about lying. So I'm just gonna ban you because you're wasting else's. How was Texas? I didn't go, Zachary. I lied about going. Aaron Nor? I'm being stalked by a Mexican homosexual. So if you can report the Mexican that's restreaming me, is a homosexual stalker, bro. I have no idea who he is. He's a stranger. He stalks me for hours a day. Yes, HRF Floyd, you're seeing it. Correct, you're seeing it. He spends hours a day. You see how mentally unhealthy it is. No male human being would spend hours a day, for months, hours a day. He's gay. He's a homosexual stalker. I've informed the police and the FBI how disturbing this individual is. You see it, don't you? You see it, Floyd. What do you mean, some excuse that he's on justice? I'm a scammer. He lied like I'm diddling people at the Dairy Queen and smoking hardcore drugs. When Jack Doherty is actually signing people off, getting people drunk and signing them off to an OnlyFans contract. If not, this person, this homosexual stalker, could be on justice attacking Jack Doherty. Jack Doherty is the real scammer, not me. So the fact that he spends hours a day trying to slander and defame my character because he's homosexually obsessed with me. He's sexually obsessed with me. And he wants to sexually assault me. And he spends hours a day thinking about me and restreaming everything I do. He's a homosexual stalker. Cassie, you could quickly inform people the truth. You don't have to spend hours of your day for months, day after day, hours and hours, over 9 hours a day for months, revealing the truth. It takes that long to reveal the truth? No, it doesn't. It takes that long to homosexually stalk somebody. That's logical. That's what would take hours a day for months. To wake up at 6 to 8 in the morning to touch myself and sexually assault this person. Trippy. He wants to hold what's in my pocket so bad, right? And I'm not talking about my wallet. This dude is a homosexual stalker, bro. Yes, correct. Instead of thinking outside the box and making his own content. You notice every mental dot that you can connect for mental health resources. You can tell, Joe. In the world of infinite possibilities, the fact that he spends his free time sexually assaulting me is crazy. Yep, he's a grown man who consciously spends time stalking somebody that does not want to be stalked by him. He is gay. It's not about money when you can make more money being your own ASMR content channel. Doing this. You can make... There's a lady doing that, just making noises, and she's making tons of money. Trust me, if it's about money, you're just like, he's doing it for money. You're deluded. You're lying to yourself trying to defend him. Your brain doesn't work. Exactly, sounds super gay to me. Yep. Because, see, watching me right now, or supporting me, even supporting me, you don't have to be gay to support me. But you do have to be gay to think about me and talk about me for hours and restream everything I do for hours. You already know, you deep inside, you're thinking about it. You're right, I would have to sexually be attracted to you to want to do those things. To want to think about you for that many hours, for that many months, and to talk about you for that many hours. You already know that you'd have to be sexually vested within me, right? You're already admitting it to yourself. You're right, actually. In order for me to spend more time than I am right now, I think I might have to be sexually attracted to you. Makes sense, huh? Yes, that's extremely alarming and weird. Correct. That's why I've informed my local police and the higher authorities. I've informed them already, Chronic. Every day I inform them. After I end stream, I straight up call them. And I say, hey, this Mexican homosexual keeps stalking me. And they're like, have you told us about this already? Yes, I have. And they're like, call the local police. Have a nice day. They just keep telling me to call my local police and call the attorney. It's pretty weird, huh? They're like, we can't help you. You have to have somebody else help you with this. We're doing other stuff. We're not going to help you. We're just going to let him keep sexually assaulting you every day. I am, Dan. Correct. That's a great question. Dan, Google is the government. The amalgamation of Google, and Google branches, and Google is YouTube. So YouTube and Google are the same, and Google's the government. So it's government, Google, YouTube. And it's all controlled by robots. They're not actually controlled by people, conscious people. That would be too much resources. So they don't want to pay that many human beings to do that and be emotionally invested within the other human beings. So they don't do that anymore. So I've been trying to contact the human beings at YouTube, and I'm associated with 5 verified checkmarks who are trying to help me out with this. And even those verified checkmarks with over 100,000 subscribers and communities of themselves. They have their own community, their own personality. They still have not gotten contact with YouTube. Even though they are a part of YouTube, and we're the verified checkmark, and we've been awarded our silver certificate. We still have not been able to talk to a human being about people stalking me and harassing me and saying that I'm a child predator and a drug addict every day. I'm not able to post my own content or do anything because I'm slandered and defamed by predators who are rewarded for stealing my content. There's 5 people who are monetized for ripping my content and repasting it. So I'm just wrongfully punished by YouTube, and I'm not supported by human beings. Correct, Jimbo. It's bad. It's not a good look on YouTube. It makes YouTube look really bad because they support all these people harassing people. I'm being harassed and bullied every day and victimized. Nobody's helping me. My police aren't helping me. The higher authorities aren't helping me. Google, which is the affiliation of the government, is also not helping me. And everybody thinks I just give a fuck about money, right? All I care about is your money and scamming you guys. And now that I've got your money, time to smoke drugs off stream, right? So because all this nonsense continues to confuse everybody, the problem is not being solved. And the problem is being projected as the illusionary predator, drug addict. Who's the victim? Where are my victims? I'm such a bad guy. Where are my victims? I'm pretty sure I look like the victim. See what I'm saying? The math is really starting to math up way more that I'm the victim. Dude was saying, this shit ain't making sense. And I just kept nodding. You're not wrong, bro. Doesn't matter if everybody thinks you're fucking crazy, bro. That's how it is, he says. The world are trying to make you crazy. Yep. That's how it is, bro. I didn't disagree with a single thing that guy said. No matter how crazy anybody thought he was. That's how it is, bro. I've lived the same life. Not the same life, though. Entirely different life. That guy's lived a really fucking tough life, bro. So I'm not going to make any comparisons. I've lived the same life when I know I haven't. It's just a metaphor. And unfortunately, that metaphor didn't fit. Why? Because he's a homosexual stalker. Venomous, if you could report that to YouTube, I'd really appreciate it. I don't appreciate or approve of somebody ripping and restreaming all my content. And he slanders and defames my character for being a child predator and a drug addict. So if you could report him to YouTube, I'd appreciate that, man. He's a homosexual that stalks me for hours a day. It's very disturbing. I can't change the topic, stunt bum. That's what's going on. I can change the topic as soon as he's arrested or deplatformed. That's when I can start re-uploading all my content. But you notice I can't do anything because everything is a re-impression of a child predator drug addict. That's not who I am, yet I'm slandered and defamed as a predator and a drug addict. So I cannot continue until he is persecuted. They're botted views. That's what Gabe and all these other guys were saying earlier, bro. They were discussing how their bots aren't going to work soon. And it makes sense because they're all just homeless drug addicts. And this other guy, I don't know if he's a drug addict, but he's definitely a predator. There's evidence of him being a predator against somebody else. That's what dude was saying. That he was convicted and talking to somebody underage. And I was like, that makes sense, bro. Because he keeps trying to slander me for being a predator. And the only people obsessed with that are other predators. Because I don't talk about it. I don't spend my time being Chris Hansen. You notice that's not what I do. I don't spend my time being Chris Hansen, and I don't pursue or judge people that do drugs. What I focus on is picking up trash. I pick up trash on the ground, and I don't even blame people. I'm not here to imprison somebody or charge somebody for the trash. I'm just here to pick it up. Not even here to judge anybody for making the trash. The solution is what needs found. The solution. So if there's garbage on the ground, the solution would be to pick it up. Not to point fingers and blame somebody, or to point fingers and force somebody else to pick it up. When you believe it's your problem, just pick up the fucking trash then. So what's the problem? A grown homosexual Mexican spending hours a day stalking somebody that doesn't want to be stalked. That's the current problem. Can't really hate people that hate themselves, bro. Can't really help them, though. Gotta check in, bro. I cannot. You get what I'm saying, Joe? He's just trying to fucking start some nothing cheeseburger argument, bro. Use your own brain to determine the truth on that, bro. I don't even know what you're talking about, man. We already explained that earlier today. That I have no idea what you're talking about. What's going on, Moonwalk? How you doing, buddy? I'm about to restart stream. I'll be right back, though. And I'm telling you, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. So you'd have to elaborate what you're talking about for me to even know what you're talking about. That's what we were explaining earlier, bro. So if you want to continue to repeat the same shit like a fucking retard, I asked you, what the fuck are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. So you trying to say, oh, answer the question. What question? What are you talking about? Not T-Wolf, not yet. Alright, what about it? You get what I'm saying, Bogglediet? His brain doesn't work. Alright, what about it? What about it? Does your brain fucking work? Answer the question. Elaborate. Is what story? What about Dairy Queen? What the fuck are you talking about? How am I supposed to know what you're talking about if you don't even tell me what the fuck you're talking about? How am I supposed to know? I just told you that I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. That's why it hurts my head so fucking much that you don't understand the definition of the sentence. I have no idea what you're talking about. Not the slightest clue. I don't have a hint. Not even a guess. Oh, I couldn't even manifest something. What about the story? Elaborate. What are you talking about? What do you mean I need to calm down? You need to explain yourself is what you need to do. Fuck, bro. It's crazy. Yes, explain it. Is it true? Story. What story? Fuck, bro. That'd be like you saying, man, tell me the story of One Piece. That's what you're doing to me right now, bro. You're hitting me with the One Piece. What do you feel about One Piece? I have no idea what you're talking about. One Piece. I know all the characters and the stories and every pirate they've ever fought, and you know what I mean? You're hitting me with the One Piece right now, bro. Why I did what? No, why I did... See what I'm saying? Why me and the Straw Hats got together? What about the Dairy Queen incident? I can't explain something when I have no idea what you're talking about. So how can I explain it to you? I just told you. I have no idea what you're talking about. You get what I'm saying, Bogladite? Bro, it fucks up. I'm just trying to prove how much of an NPC it is. He's not getting it. No, I don't know what you're talking about. That's why I continue to tell you that I don't know what you're talking about. Thanks, T-Wolf. Holy moly. Thanks, Jerbill. What do you mean by the chocolate milk incident? What do you mean by that? Can you elaborate? Because I think I know what you mean. But I might have to elaborate. I don't know exactly what you're talking about. I've had so many chocolate milk incidences when I spilled the milk. See what I mean? I feel like I've had a lot of those. I'm not gonna lie, I've spilled the chocolate milk a few times. So what are we really talking about here? Who are you really arresting? Yeah. You know what I mean? Which one are you arresting? The guy in the white? That's a whole different incident, NPC. That's a whole different incident. Sure, Bill, you saying recently? I didn't spill chocolate milk recently. I threw it on the floor. I dumped that shit on the floor. Explain what? I had a seizure. I was about to take a hot bath. So then I started the hot bath, and right when I started the hot bath, I had a seizure. So instead of hopping in the bathtub, I laid down. And then I lost consciousness for over an hour. So by the time I regained consciousness, somebody's knocking at my door, and the entire room is flooded. But I didn't recognize because I didn't regain consciousness. Bro, this light sucks. I woke up to a new 24. I woke up to a new 24. I woke up to a bitch I don't even know. I woke up. I just woke up. I woke up. I woke up to a new 24. I woke up to a bitch I don't even know. I woke up. I woke up. Guess what? I woke up. Bro, my eye is not doing good, dude. That's gross. Alright, I'm gonna check in real quick. Yo, Abster, none other. Appreciate you, homie. Hope you're doing alright, man. I'm gonna restart real quick. I gotta go to the sandwich place and maybe grab a dab pen. So if you guys are able to send something through the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, you guys are able to help out with PayPal, Venmo, Cash App before I restart stream? I'm about to restart stream real quick. I'll buy some shaving cream. It's a face I make when I'm ripping ass. When I'm ripping mad farts. Just farting myself to sleep. That'd be helpful, Brian. You think you'd be able to help that, Brian Ash? We need a ton of buku. Thanks, Lugnut. Appreciate that, man. Thanks. I do my best. I woke up to a bitch I don't even know. I woke up. I said I woke up. I woke up. I said I woke up. I brushed my teeth. It's gross, bro. Appreciate that, man. I gotta check in real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Congratulations, you guys found me. Thanks for subscribing and joining the journey and fixing my teeth. I'm a rap artist. I make rap music. I'm gonna restart stream, check in, head to the sandwich place, listening to Ice Spice, and I'll be right back, guys. PayPal, Matthew David Davis. Cash App, Matthew David Davis. Appreciate you guys. I'll be back in 15-20 minutes. I'll be right back. Xavier, don't worry about it. You seem worried about it, bro. Don't worry about it. I'll talk to you guys in about 15 minutes. Then we can worry about it more, Xavier. Then we can talk about it. Then we can worry about it. But for now, let's not worry about it. Stunt bump. Next time you stop by, bro, your behavior's got to be different, bro. You're walking on the plank. Your behavior's walking on the plank. You don't seem to be here for genuine civilized conversations, and that's not going to continue next time you're here, bro. I'm just checking you on that right now before we go. But I'm going to be right back in 15 minutes, guys. I believe you, Xavier. I just recently got my Chromebook back. I've been out of state. Had a serious concussion for the most part, bro. I've had to get back here and get my bearings of reality itself. To even double check most of the shit that I have in the background. I haven't even been plugged into my own computer. I don't think so, Xavier. That's not something I do. You joined 5 months ago, which is something that's making me want to do that. You're already showing evidence. You know what I mean? Unless this is one of your alt accounts. It's not showing me a lot of evidence. Definitely, Xavier. I'll try my best to do that in 15 minutes. I'm going to take a break and be back in about 15-20 minutes. There's a lot of stuff that I say that I don't mean, Xavier. I'm fully aware of that. There's a lot going on that I can't talk to you guys about. So stuff that I do talk to you guys about doesn't mean that that's what's going on. Because there's a lot of stuff I can't talk to you guys about. So the stuff I'm talking to you guys about ain't really what's going on. That's believable, Xavier. That's what I'm trying to explain. Why this doesn't even seem like your original account. See, here's the unfortunate part, Xavier. There's too many misunderstandings. And I'm not saying you misunderstanding me or me misunderstanding you, but there's too much slander and defamation of character. There's too much ups and downs, backs and forth, lefts and rights. So when misunderstandings like this begin, it becomes a waste of time to even spend time wasting time upon this. That makes sense? So I'm wasting the tail end of the stream because I was about to end stream anyway. So I don't really mind spending an extra 2 minutes chatting about this. But what I'm trying to explain is we can't continue to waste time chatting about this. Why people are timed out, or why people are blocked, or oh, you blocked me for this reason, or I just recently got done unbanning all of you. So if you are still blocked or banned, that means you fucked up after I unbanned everybody. See what I'm saying? I already just unbanned everybody. So if you fucked up again, we have a payment for that. We have 300 to 600. Then I can finally unban people and then it won't happen again. But that's what I mean by we just don't have time. We can't afford to have time. We can't waste time anymore. That's just where we're at right now. I'm restarting stream. I'll be back in 15-20 minutes, guys. I'll be right back. That's not something I would do, stunt bum, because that's not something I do on stream or talk about on stream. That's just something I do off stream. That's not something we participate in anymore. Me too, Xavier, and I'm not able to do that until the stalkers are gone. I cannot upload any music, podcasts, or street interviews. You notice that guy walked up to me? That guy walked up to me of his own free will and talked to me for 45 minutes. That's what I do. That's a street interview right there. That's me walking up to people and asking that. How valuable that was? Invaluable. See what I'm saying? So that guy says, hey, I recognize you. I'll see you again. You know what I mean? But bro, everybody's got a story. And it's supposed to be part of a street interview. But are you guys going to get that content? Are you going to get the street interviews and the music videos? No. You're not. See what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying, Xavier. I do want the content to be better too. And I realize that I half-ass a lot of shit when I could be myself and all this stuff. But now we can't because I'm being stalked and harassed. No, Xavier, you're not being blocked again. I'm chatting with you. I'm having a one-on-one conversation with you. I'm not intentionally trying to block you. Why would I try to block you when I'm trying to talk to you? I'm trying to explain, bro, that I can't give you what you're requesting because I'm being stalked and harassed. And everything's being taken from me. So until everything's recorrected, I can't give you the content you're asking for. I'm not asking you to donate again. I'd sure like for you to use your original account. That means more to me than having a donation, bro. I have no intention of being like, oh, I want a donation from you. But the donations to unban people are 300 to 600 because I don't have time for it anymore. I'd have to manually go in and unban. I just don't do that anymore. I don't pick favorites like that anymore, bro. I just move forward. So people did their troll bullshit. They got punished for it. Thanks for double tapping the screen and liking the stream. Congratulations, you found me. Thanks for subscribing and joining the journey of fixing my teeth. I'm a rap artist. I make rap music. I'm going to restart stream real quick. I got to check in. I'll try to get some razors to shave my mustache. I'll be back as soon as I can, guys. I listen to Ice Spice and think about life. I'll be back in 15-20 minutes, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon.